little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for the squad.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites for the Heisman Trophy. Receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Setting up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. Second down, gonna throw it. Throwing right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Out wide right, it's Bear. Finds a crease at the 20. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Finds his tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped right there.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But
makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Hawaii. Once he got some room, it was over.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Dropping back, it's Alford. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there. But as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Sees an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. There was never a doubt about going for it there. If you don't go for it, you send the message to your team you don't believe in.
Yeah, I mean, that close, literally you're talking about falling forward. I can't fall forward and get inches. Man, I'm taking my chances with that.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and long here. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Moves the pocket. It's Alford. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks, keeping this defense on their heels. They have just matriculated the football down the field.
Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Running inside, it's Rice. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Back to pass, it's Alford. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fights off a defender. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Third down play from the gun. Hauls it in. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Offense in the hurry-up. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Extending the play. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out. He took off running.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the and he kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take. Touchdown, Hawaii! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the away team sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like that.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's Rice. Can't get him to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Second down, gonna throw it. quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Keeps it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket from what's left in this first half. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. Looks it in. Slips through the line. Lowers those pads. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Oh, pressure's coming. Snatches it on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Brought it back to the... line after making the interception.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Second down to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's in for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Number 81, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quick give. It's Rice. Makes a man miss. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They get to him, and down he goes, and that's the danger of trying to take a shot on second and short. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They make the play, force a fourth down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Toledo, taking on the number 5 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
To throw, it's Alford. Fires left. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hits inside, it's Rice. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to go up top on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks when he picks up the first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Trying to squeak through the pile. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Knew he had to get to that marker, and the defense wasn't having it, stopping him a yard short. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Alford. Look out! Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns.
Caught, and he's got room. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they
going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Selling the fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. From the gun, it's Rice. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Fires on the move. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
Man, number one area to be successful on 3rd and long, gotta have good protection up front. Check. Great job by the offensive line, keeping their QB clean. He had time to go through his progression, to find the correct guy, and to convert the 3rd down and long.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to establish the run. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box scores, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get...
Makes the grab in their space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for room straight ahead. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Rice. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, here on the away team sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him. The 20.
At the 20. And a 1st down for the offense.
After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Headed for the corner, it's Rice. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Makes the grab.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot working the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to field this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Back's got it on the screen. Across the 45. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this 1st down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. To the air, it's Alford. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this offense. Great day, and they put some big plays together, but the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, he'll have to push it downfield. Catch in stride inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
From the gun, looking for a man. Back's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Under pressure. He wants it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. RPO complete to open the drive. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. The Rainbow Warriors have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, it's Rice. Defense all over him. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Tries to do it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Stands in and takes the hit. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And he tacks on the extra point.
Number 81, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Turning it on. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Drops back on 1st down. looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Now, I guess they wanted a little window dressing on that one. They knocked through the field goal, put a 3 spot on the board. Not nearly enough, and this one is over.